The latest developments in the Trayvon Martin shooting investigation are raising even more questions. We are trying to answer some of them. Special Prosecutor Angela Corey decided not to use a grand jury in the case. That's the big development today. Came out just a little while ago. Well, HLN's social media producer Anna Gonzalez has been monitoring Twitter and Facebook and our website, getting all of her questions so we can put them to defense attorney BJ Bernstein. She's here to answer some of those questions. And Anna, it seems that some of the same types of questions keep coming up, right?
That's right, Rochelle. And just to give you guys a little bit of perspective, as soon as this news hit, the term grand jury trended on Twitter for about an hour. Wow. And that's at the same time as we got the news. We posted it right on HLN's Facebook page, right? And we got 300 comments in that same time. And people are wondering, why did this happen? Was it racially motivated? So if you have an opinion, you want to jump in on this conversation, I want you to go to facebook.com/HLN. Now, people are trying to figure out what this whole decision means. So, BJ, I'm really excited that you're here because I want to see if you can help clarify this for us. What does it mean that the case won't go to the grand jury?
This is actually what should happen, which is someone makes the decision to arrest or not arrest and not just punt it to a grand jury. Normally at the scene of the crime or shortly thereafter, the police would arrest, but that didn't happen in this case, which is why it's built up. Now we are some 40-something days later, and a prosecutor is looking at it, and she's basically saying to us, I'm going to make a decision based on the facts and evidence. I need more time to go over the information, and when I'm ready, you will know my decision, rather than going to the grand jury, which any presentation there is secret. We can't be there. We can't know the deliberations. And in a way, I think I'm relieved to hear that's not happening because you're not hiding behind secrecy. Grand jurors definitely indict most of the cases in front of them, but in controversial cases, if a whole case is played out, sometimes that's a way of a prosecutor avoiding public shaming. So I give her kudos for saying, no, the ball's in my court, and I'm going to make this decision when I'm ready.
That's great, BJ. Thank you. And now Monica Ray wants to know, is the prosecutor afraid the grand jury might bring a true bill forcing them to prosecute a botched investigation case?
You know, I think no, the other way around normally on something like this would be the opposite, that they would try to get a no bill and avoid having to prosecute it. So again, I think it's just them taking responsibility for the decisions.
Now, Rochelle, I'm sure you've probably seen a lot of this, too, on your account. Southern Pride 22 has asked this to @HLNTV on Twitter. Why has it taken so long for a decision to come down on Zimmerman?
Well, Southern Pride 22 and everybody's asking that. I mean, the truth was, at the very beginning, a decision was made that night not to arrest, and then it took the quiet roar, and actually it's not so quiet anymore, of Twitter, Facebook, the marches, the protests to say, look at this closer. And it is a complicated case. It has probably some forensic evidence to look at. So the fact that it's taking time right now, we can't know whether that's going to rule one way or the other.
But the time is what it's going to take, BJ, so everyone just has to sit tight, right?
Exactly.
Okay. BJ, Anna, thank you.